Three Bays is truly one of the jewels of Cape Cod. Coastal estuaries are all critical nursery habitats for almost all the fish we consume and catch both commercially and recreationally. Our 1,700-acre estuary is no different. Between 5 and 7 million oysters a year come from these waters, in addition to untold numbers of fish. Nutrient-rich waters from rivers often provide the energy to sustain these habitats. The Marston's Mills River is no different. Moving north into the Prince Cove area, the important coastal wetland conditions can be seen. Moving further north lies the delta of the Marston's Mills River. But things have changed. Looking across what looks to be endless woodlands around the Bogs, we know that thousands of homes now exist. What was once a sparsely settled region is now almost suburban. Running waters that appear to be crystal clear actually carry a legacy of contaminants from all of us, our wastewater. This river water carries nitrogen from urine. This excess nitrogen entering salt water causes algae growth to explode, turning estuaries brown. Some algae species are microscopic, others are evident on the surface, and some look like lettuce.
Pretty soon this entire area is going to be covered with sea lettuce and other algae. So you really can't see in the water. If you look down, you can only see a few inches in the water. When I was a kid, you could sit here on the pier and you could see 10 or 15 feet deep, and you could see the fish take your bait when you were fishing.
For over 10 years, we have been studying Mill Pond and the Marston's Mills River, and we now know that about a third of the excess nitrogen load flows down through it. This water originates from groundwater, which is loaded with nutrients, including nitrogen, from all of us. Here, in Three Bays, this groundwater collects in Marston's Mills at the headwaters, where there are about 100 acres of cranberry bogs. For thousands of years, these were natural wetlands. Wetlands naturally consume nutrients and contaminants on a vast scale. Our plan is to return some of the cranberry bog acreage back into wetlands and let nature take over, cleaning and filtering our groundwater 24 hours a day. With this restoration approach, a third of the wastewater pollution can be eliminated, removing 8,000 kilograms of nitrogen before it reaches the estuary.
We're drilling water wells to figure out where is the groundwater going. So we've got a rig out here. We've got a gentleman who's helping us out in the bogs itself to find out the depth of the water, the groundwater, where are we going to hit sand, so how deep is the peat. And so we're looking at these conditions so we can really understand how to do our restoration.
Groundwater moves slowly in the glacial soils of Cape Cod, about 1 to 4 feet per day. But once the groundwater reaches the river, it moves fast. This pollution will move from headwaters to estuary in about 6 hours.
So here we are at the outlet of the Marston's Mills River, turning back into a natural river again. So we've kindly left the bogs. And what we've been able to do is work with the U.S. Geological Survey, with the U.S. EPA to put in an instrument. This is an instrument that costs between $50,000 and $100,000. It's connected by satellite, it's connected by cell phone. And what we're doing is we're measuring the water flow, and we're also able to measure how much nitrogen is in the water itself.
Our town is making a massive investment in sewer expansion to capture and treat wastewater before it enters the groundwater. But by far, the cheapest and fastest path to cleaner water in our bays is our Cranberry Bog wetland restoration effort. In 5 years, we may accomplish something that otherwise could take 5 decades. The cost may be $5 million instead of $500 million. And it could look like this. We thank you for your support to help us in the continued fight for clean water.